is that she definitely took some hurt from when she was with Cordell. She brought it into this marriage, and I'm going to tell you why. When Porsha took the stand, what she said, because she was asked about the prenup, one of the things she said is, she talked about how long they negotiated the prenup. She talked about that, but she also said one of the things that she needed to have was security. She mentioned that in her first marriage, she felt like she did not get that, and she needed to feel like she was secure, which I understood that. But another thing that I did not know is Simon had two of Simon's kids lived in that house as well. So can y'all imagine how he would feel having to leave and give it to you? And also, Simon purchased that property almost a year, or very close to a year, before they even got married. So imagine he had this house with his children, and that also goes into the timing of their relationship, because he bought the house almost a year before they got married. Porsha also testified that, listen to this, y'all, that during Simon was going through his divorce and he sold his house, she said he stayed with her in her house in Duluth. That's what Porsha, she testified to that. Okay. So getting back to the prenup, another thing I learned about the prenup is the prenup had a bunch of different stipulations in it. I mean, 250 some pages, I would guess. Now, one of the things, well, let's go into it. So, one of the things that Simon's attorney pointed out is that Porsha could not really, she couldn't mention the terms of the prenup. I ain't know that. So Porsha could not, how Porsha would like go on, like for instance, she went on a Breakfast Club and she was asked about Simon, and she said Simon was a slithering snake, or he was something. She said he would slither his way out of it or something. Well, Simon's attorney played that clip after asking Porsha about interviews that she had. Of course, Porsha lied, and then Simon's attorney played the clip from Breakfast Club and said, "Yeah, you did say it because it's right here." So, of course, Porsha lied again, and she said, "Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I meant that he would slither his way out like a snake, but not that he was a snake." So, Porsha was just really lying, okay? Um, so, like I said, Simon's attorney was very thorough. She pointed out interviews in which Porsha was talking about him, which Simon's attorney was saying that is a violation of the prenup, because within the prenup, Porsha was not supposed to talk about